8. Please remember that the guests are people. They are human beings, man. Don't treat them like anything else. I know that they have a higher status and that they are amazing and you idolize them, but please remember, they are people. Don't say anything weird. Don't tell them that you had a dream that you married them and had children with them. Don't tell them that. I haven't said that. I know I'm smiling, but I didn't say that. Just be wary. If there's something that might be slightly sensitive, don't go up to Jensen Ackles and start pestering him about Destiel. He doesn't want to know. And, yeah. If you're fortunate enough to have a guest come down to the party and spend time with you guys, don't crowd them, and I know it's tempting, and don't just go run over and ask for an extra autograph or a photo for free. Don't. It's the way to get them to leave. It's in every single convention booklet I've had for Twilight conventions. It says, honestly, crowding guests is the quickest way to make them leave. And it is true, because they don't want to be down there just crowding and doing more of what they just did in the daytime. They want to come down and see the fans and maybe want to talk to them and maybe get drunk and dance with them, as I've seen many of them do. Just be considerate. Don't tell them you want to marry them, especially if they're married. That's kind of weird. Don't tell them about crazy dreams you've had. Just talk to them like they're people. And if you really love their work, then tell them. And if they've helped you in some way, basically the whole of Supernatural has really helped me with anxiety and just escaping from shit. You can tell them. If you cry in front of them, they're probably used to it, let's be honest. You probably won't be the only one that loves them as much as you do, as much as you'd like to think so. But yeah, so if you cry on them, or cry at them, or cry upon seeing them, they'll probably be used to it, and so they probably won't be weirded out by that. But just don't say really weird stuff. 9. There will be cosplayers. Whatever convention you go to, there will be at least one cosplayer. If you go to London Comic Con, Expo, Collectormania, there will be cosplayers everywhere. In fact, they will be almost a majority over the non-cosplayers. Weekend conventions such as Asylum 12 or Eternal Twilight conventions, cosplayers are a bit more rare. You don't see them as much. But just go with the flow. If you see a cosplayer and you like their cosplay, go tell them. If you want to take a picture of them, go ask them. Don't just take a picture from a distance, because that's kind of creepy and cosplayers really don't like it. If they're sitting down eating their lunch, don't take a picture of them. That's their downtime. Leave them alone. But yeah, if you want to go have a photo with a cosplayer, then go have a photo with a cosplayer. And if you want to cosplay, then do it. I have seen a lot of people recently on the Sound 12 group saying, I'm worried about cosplaying, I don't know if I'm going to look as good as everyone else, should I cosplay, I don't know if I'm confident enough. Dude, I'm not that confident. I may look it in these vlogs, but that's because no one's actually watching me doing this as a camera. I'm not that confident, and I cosplay at every convention I go to. I'm going to be cosplaying 3 people, technically 4, Asylum 12. I used to cosplay Alice every single day, every single party at the Twilight conventions. And I'll try and cosplay someone at London Comic Con or Expo or someone. And even if I feel reasonably inferior to others, I don't care. Who the fuck cares? Really. You're there to have fun, you're there to show everyone, look, I love this character, and so I'm dressing up as this character, and if you're better than me, you know what, I don't care, because I'm showing how much I love my character, you're showing how much you love your character. There you go. So yeah, I'm slightly terrified about cosplaying Elsa when I finished her, because I've never made a cosplay like this before, and I know there'll be people who've made cosplays like this loads before, and they'll be really good, so I'm like, but I know it'll be okay, because I say I've had fun doing it, I've been stressed doing it, but, I'll be really proud of myself once I've done it, and hopefully I will feel really good about myself in it. Yeah, if you want to cosplay, then do it, and chances are you might get really nice comments. Like when I went to Birmingham Expo a couple of weeks ago, I was dressed as Castiel, and so many people came up to me asking for photos, and just talking to me and saying they love their cosplay, and my mum could hear people saying, look, it's Castiel, and someone even asked me for a hug. I was going to act in character, but then I forgot because I like hugs. And another thing, I see so many people, not Supernatural Convention people, I see so many people saying, should I cosplay this person because I don't know if we recognised? Who cares? Honestly, I've been to conventions before and not been recognised by anyone because either my cosplay's not been clear enough, like my Amy Pond cosplay, because I didn't have a wig or anything and it wasn't that great, or when I first went to Sam Winchester, you know, people didn't recognise me, they just thought I was a normal person apart from with a pirate hat. And for Sam Winchester, they just thought I was a weird person wearing plaid with a cardboard knife. But who cares? I still have a really good time, and I still went to cosplay meetups as Supernatural and Doctor Who, and it was really fun, and, you know, who cares? If you want to cosplay that person, then just do it. I don't really give a crap if I can recognise it or not. I mean, yeah, it is nice to get compliments from people saying, I really like your cosplay. But if you're not recognisable, you're not recognisable. You should still have fun, just, you know. You can still ask for other cosplayers' photos and do poses in your character. They probably will be like, what are you doing? But you shouldn't care. The thing is, you don't even have to cosplay. You can just go in some awesome outfit that you really, really love. Just an example, this t-shirt is one that I wore to ET6 in all my photo ops because I was like, this is a really awesome t-shirt. I want this in my photo ops. So that's what I did. It says it's the weekend, it's a Tuesday today, so smart. You can wear a really awesome t-shirt if you've got like a really cool fan art t-shirt from like redbubble.com, I have one. Or you have like official t-shirts or something that you want to show off to everyone, you want to have in the photo ops, you want to show your appreciation, then wear it. If you have cool jewellery, like my awesome Supernatural pentagram, this anti-possession tattoo necklace, then go wear it. Go wear it. Just you should wear anything to show your appreciation. Just, you know, go nuts. Dress really nice for your photo ops if you want to look really good in your photos, which I think most people do. You know, put makeup on and do everything. You know, look good for your photos because then you're less likely to regret it. I have had several photos where I just look and I go, I look terrible. I wish I hadn't dressed like that. So you don't have to cosplay. If you want to cosplay, cosplay. If you don't want to cosplay and you want to dress awesome, then dress awesome. No judgment-free zone. You'll most likely get compliments. Tag! Something that I really always do now is before I start a convention that I've never been to before, I make as many friends as I can. When I went to my first convention, which was Eternal Twilight 3 in 2010, I didn't make friends with anyone. We were literally going for the weekend to meet Jamie Campbell-Bower, and that was it. And yeah, it was a good convention, but it just doesn't compare to the other ones now because I met so many friends by going on these Showmasters forums and making friends on there and meeting them at ET4, and I think around ET7 I started going on Facebook groups as well, and that made me even more friends, and by the time it was ET9, loads of people recognised me and they were like talking to me, and I was like, so yeah, make friends, look for Facebook groups. If there is a forum, I don't think Rogue has a forum anymore, but if there's a forum, then go on that and talk to people, or find people on Twitter. I'm sure you can find people. Tumblr, I've seen people do a post on Tumblr saying, is anyone going to Asylum 12? I answered, I was like, yes, I haven't actually spoken to them. But you know, it works. I think other people have made friends through Tumblr as well. And if you have any friends, like in your real life, that like the same thing as you, then maybe you can ask them to go along with you. Obviously they might not want to because it's so expensive, or they just don't like it as much, but you know, you can try. I mean, I've never been successful, but who cares? I've made the best friends I've ever met through Asylum 12, so screw you. 11. Another thing is, when you go to conventions, just talk to people around you. It's simple, like just, if you're in a queue, everyone in that queue is there for the same reason as you, because they love Twilight, they love Supernatural, they love Doctor Who, they love whatever. Just talk to people. I've personally never spoken to many people in the queue that I've never spoken to before, because usually I get in the queue with a friend, or I just sort of stay quiet because I'm so scared. But but you know, some people before just started talking to me, and it's been really good. And then you recognise each other, and a lot of people at Asylum 12 who've been to Asylum 10 and previous ones have said they've met their like lifelong friends just through the queues. And yeah, but I personally usually make friends beforehand and then meet up with them. Yeah, because I've, like I've said many times, I have met like my absolute just friends. I love you guys. 12. Organisation is key. You cannot just come here and just, hope it works out. There will be a schedule most likely posted before the event. Print it out, get a highlighter, highlight everything. When it's Showmasters, the groups will be called in random order. It could be Group Z, Group K, Group W, Group C, D, G, any order. So if you know what your group is, then you highlight your group so you know exactly when you have to go to things. If it's Rogue, they call it in alphabetical order, either A to Z or Z to A. So there is no exact time when they will call things, which is something I have to get used to. But you find everything that you want to do. So say you want a photo with Jared, you will highlight every time there is a photo op thing. You will highlight when you want to go see someone's panel, you highlight that. You highlight when you go to want someone's autograph, you highlight that. So you know roughly when you're going to be going to things, or you could be called for the things that you want to do. Also, keep all your paperwork, keep everything you need with you. Keep your things you want signed, keep your little ticket to get your autograph, keep your photo op tickets, keep your e-ticket when you're, keep your ticket or your registration letter or whatever it is, keep it with you when you have to register, because otherwise you can't actually register. And also, if it's a wristband or if it's a lanyard, or just sort of like a neck chain thingy that gets you in to the event, keep it with you, keep it out in display, make sure people can see. This isn't a thing, this is my necklace, but if you need it out, and if people stop you and say, are you at the convention, make sure it's out so you don't get kicked out. You won't get kicked out if you show it, but just saying. 13. Ask for help if you have no idea what you're doing. If you don't know where you're going, if you don't know where to register, if you don't know where this autograph is, if you don't know if you've been called, ask someone. You don't know until you ask. You can't just suddenly hope that the idea is going to come into your head and go, oh yeah, I know what to do now. If you want help with something, then you go ask for it. I'm not that great at asking for help when I need it, but just do it. 14. This was a contribution from someone. I don't actually have a clue who this person is or anything, but they decided to contribute a tip for you guys. It says, I love Charlene. Who is this person? I love you. 15. And most importantly, out of everything, have a good time. Don't go there worrying and thinking everything's going to be a disaster, because if you go thinking this is all going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong. If you come in with the mindset, this isn't going to, I'm going to hate this, it's going to be too stressful for me, it's going to be too stressful for you. Just go in with a positive mindset, go, look, I'm going to go have a great time with all my friends, I'm going to meet people that I love from TV or film or whatever, and just enjoy it. I mean, there will be times when you're just like, I want to cry, or I want to just like kill someone because I'm impatient, I want to meet this person right now. Just be patient and be calm, and yes, there will be stress, but you'll forget about it, and have fun at the parties, and be as confident as you can with the guests, because the time with them will be limited. In some cases it will literally be hello, sign, goodbye. So if you want to say something, say it very quickly and try not to hold up the queue. I hope this helped, because some people go to conventions not really knowing what to expect, and sort of they might do something not wrong, but something that may not be so cooperative or so helpful because they don't really know the ins and the outs of the convention. So hopefully this has sort of outlined things for you, I hope. Just have a really good time. I'm so excited for Psalm 12 and Psalm 13 and Expo and everything, and I'll probably be going to conventions for like the rest of my life. So yeah.